Welcome to Voila. In this video, we're going to talk about an amazing feature called Smart Shipping. There's two ways to use this API. The first way is to create a label from a specific carrier with a specific service. For example, you might want DPD next day. The downside to that is within your application, you will need to set up rules and ideas around what you see as fit for a DPD next day. That means doing a lot more work on your side of the system. The other way you can use our system is Smart Shipping, which takes all of that logic into our system, and all you need to do is send us a request and ask for Smart Shipping. Looking at our API documentation, you make an API call to v1/smartshipping/create label. And you tell us the Smart Shipping group and the Smart Shipping name. The idea is that you then set up your Smart Shipping rules. Go to the Voila app. On the left-hand side, click on Smart Shipping, then select the API account you'd like to work with. Imagine you ship a lot of parcels, let's say 1,000 a day. Half of them go domestic and half go international. You may have an express service such as DPD next day and an economy service such as Evri or Yodel. You might want to use different methodologies for shipping on different carriers. Whether you offer free standard shipping on your website and allow customers to pay extra for express, or you use different rules for values or postcodes, it's completely up to you. This is how Smart Shipping works. First, you can create a group like Express and Standard, which would be a solid foundation for your rules. Sometimes you would use Expedited for pre-9 a.m. or pre-1 p.m. services. Once you've created a rule group, you can create a Smart Rule. I'm going to call my rule Mainland, assign it to the Standard group, and give it a priority of 1. The priority determines the order in which the system processes rules. If you had 10 rules under Standard and 2 of them qualify for an order, as an example, 1 for Evri and 1 for Yodel, the system will prioritize based on the rule priority. To ensure Smart Shipping works exactly as you want, be as specific as possible with your rules so that only one option is selected. However, if you want the system to consider multiple options, you can use rule priority to determine the preferred service. Next is setting rule parameters. Click Set Parameters, click Supported Countries from the drop-down menu, and, since this rule is for mainland UK, I will specify United Kingdom as the supported country. Add postcode exclusions. If you're using Yodel or Evri, for example, you may want to exclude certain postcodes, like BT, which is Northern Ireland. You could then use Royal Mail or another cost-effective service for those locations. You can add as many exclusions or inclusions as you need, and even copy-paste from a file. Add value limits. If using Yodel, you might set a maximum price of £50. If anything exceeds £50, you could switch to a different service. Add time-based decisions. If you're shipping 1,000 parcels a day and both Evri and Yodel collect from you, you could base your decision on time. For example, if Yodel collects at 3:30 p.m, you can set orders before 3 p.m. to use Yodel. If Evri collects at 8 p.m, you can set later orders to use Evri. This allows for seamless switching between carriers based on collection times without affecting the packing process. Now click Set Output Service. Now I'll select Yodel and assign a preset service, such as Yodel Expect Mini 48. Since this service has a weight limit, I'll go back and set a max weight of 3 kilograms. You can also set parameters for parcel dimensions, such as girth volume and max length. Failover service. If we make a call to Yodel and it fails, for example, if Yodel's API is down, then we don't want to keep retrying. Instead, we can set a failover service, such as switching to Evri 48 non-pod. You can also set a return service, so if you want a shipping label and a return label at the same time, you can configure that as well. Once I click Create Rule, it's done, using Smart Shipping in your API. To access this rule, simply make a Smart Shipping request, specifying the Smart Shipping group as Standard or Express. That's all you need to do. The system will automatically apply the correct rule. If you ever need to override Smart Shipping for a specific shipment, you can still use the Smart Shipping endpoint, but specify the exact service you want. The beauty of Smart Shipping is flexibility. For example, if Yodel isn't performing well or another carrier offers you a better price, you can update your rule instantly. Imagine DPD offers you a better deal. You can go into Set Output Service, change it to DPD next day, and save the rule. From that moment forward, all orders will automatically switch to DPD, and voila! Like magic, you have set up your shipping account.